Kia ora, ko Stephanie tuku ingoa. Haere mai, welcome to Adaptive Go. Today we're here at Laura's house and we're continuing my series on accessible kitchens and universal design. Laura's just had a new kitchen put in, so I thought we'd come and have a look-see and check it out. Hi.
Hi, thank you.
So I thought we'd check out and see what works really well in Laura's kitchen, what she's finding really useful, and then also some tips around what she could have done differently or what might work a little bit better for someone else. So Laura, what in your kitchen works really well for you?
I really love my bench top. It has the sink and the stove top on it, and it can move up and down, which makes it really great for moving backwards and forwards across the kitchen whilst cooking. And it also means that everyone else in my house can adjust the bench top to the height they want as well. So that's really, really useful and nice and safe as well, because I can see what is in the fry pan when I'm cooking as well.
And you had this really neat system here with your oven and the hot tray and the stove. Do you want to show us how it works?
Yeah, I've got a side opening oven door, which is really useful because I can get in nice and close. And then an under tray here so that I can put hot things on top, and then I can obviously use a oven mitt to bring things out and put it straight onto the tray, or I can quickly swivel around and put it onto the kitchen bench as well. So that's really, really useful and handy and nice and safe as well. So this is actually the second attempt at getting this design right. So I had to explain to the designers after the first attempt that I needed to be right close and have my wheelchair under the tray, because I don't have any core stability and I can't lean forwards. I need to be able to support myself, or either have one hand on my wheelchair and one hand pulling things out of the oven, which is really dangerous when you've got an entire lasagna. It can be really, really heavy on your wrist. So the first time the kitchen designer got the brief, they ended up using, because this is a standard Bunnings cabinetry, and they ended up using this entire drawer and putting a big metal heat-proof box in here, thinking that that would be enough to protect me bringing things out of the oven, but it actually made things harder for me because it meant I had to try and reach across with an outstretched hand, which I guess weakens your strength even more, and then I would pull the tray out and then clunk it down quite alarmingly unsafe onto the metal tray. So I think it's really important to make sure that the designers are aware of your limitations and really go through step by step to talk about what you need. So these drawers are where I keep all the baking and pots and pans and things, and it's really great because they can open fully and it's really easy to reach everything there. And then the cabinetry cupboards, I can get in nice and close with my wheelchair, and the doors aren't in the way as well. So I really like this setup here with your wheelchair. It makes it nice and easy. This is the pantry here where all the food is kept, and I've got pull-out drawers here, which is nice and easy. My flatmate's food is all up there because I can't reach that obviously, but everything else is really easy, nice and accessible to reach. I really like these baskets here. But the one thing that I would change, instead of having the doors, is have the same setup that I had over there with the pots and pans, because when I'm opening the cupboards, I always have to manoeuvre my wheelchair to get in and out, and it would just be easier if it was straight drawers to be able to access everything there. For washing up, I have a dish drawer, which I would highly recommend. It has made life a lot easier. I used to hate doing the dishes and having to pull down the dishwasher drawer, which I think would come down to here, and then having to reach and put things in. But having a dish drawer has made life a lot easier when you're sitting over here, taking things straight from the bench and putting it in. The other thing I would really recommend is having your cutlery and all your cups and plates right next to the dishwasher as well, because you're literally just putting things into these drawers without having to maneuver around. In the house I used to live in, I used to have to put all the dishes onto my lap on a tray and then roll over and put them in the cupboard, which just took twice as long. So this is really a lot faster.
So Laura, just a couple of questions. I just wanted to ask what difference having an accessible kitchen has made versus not having one. What sort of difference has it made to you in your life?
It's made a world of difference. It's brought the joy back into cooking, really. It used to be quite a chore having to cook in a kitchen that wasn't set up for me, doing the dishes particularly. So an accessible kitchen with everything set up has made life so much easier and faster, more efficient, especially during a busy working week as well.
And I guess with spinal injury, that sort of economy of movement is really important because of the fatigue that comes with it. Yeah. Cool. One other question is how hard was it working with a kitchen designer that didn't have a lot of experience with accessibility? Like, were they really open to you working with them? I mean, I noticed that you had this drama with the drawer, but is it worth looking for someone that has experience building accessible kitchens?
I think it definitely is worth looking for someone with experience, yeah. But if they don't have experience, as long as they are open to listening to you and understanding your needs, and you do really need to spell everything out for them as well if they don't have experience.
So you sort of really got to kind of advocate quite strongly for yourself.
Yes,
Yeah, it must be quite tiring.
It's good fun.
So thank you, Laura, very much for showing us your kitchen and helping us along our journey of understanding accessibility and universal design. So thanks a lot.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming.
Ka kite anō.